All right, welcome back to the garage. It's been a while since we've done anything out here. It's a little bit colder. I think today it's 35, but I'm in a garage, so probably should be fine. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done anything gameplay wise. I've been excited to get some other games to the table, and this is one I've been looking forward to for a while now. So Spirit Island, Jagged Earth. So we get to check out a new spirit, a new island, and a new adversary. So lots of newness today. So let's open it up and what's this? Plot twist. So this is how I've set up my copy. So I have the original Spirit Island, obviously Branch and Claw, and obviously Jagged Earth. Now, I am a recent convert to the Spirit Island ways. I was not in on the initial Kickstarter, so I do not have those two spirits. I was not even a part of the Spirit Island community when Jagged Earth was going through Kickstarter, so I don't have those two either. So I'm missing 4 spirit promos, which means I am able to do this. I'm able to have all of the event cards, all of the adversary cards, all of the, what is this, 20? Is that right? I think 20 spirits in here with just a little bit of space. So no box lift necessary. I do want to get the promo spirit, so at some point I'll have to either live with box lift or find a different spot, but also all 6 of the player color things here. Spoiler, we're doing this one. So, and also, Russian. Just finished, unrelated, aside from the fact that it has Russia in it, just finished, thanks, Boxford, just finished Queen's Gambit. So, maybe Russia's on the mind. So I'll keep these, let's say purple. They're flying, so I feel like return of the box fart. Okay, so that's all we need from there. So let's see what we've done in here for this guy. Just as far as I can tell, this is the only rule book I need now. It explicitly says that all of the Branch and Claw rules are in here. It's kind of neat. Anything that's Branch and Claw rules has the little Branch and Claw logo here, and it's in gray. And as far as I can tell, the base game rules, if anything, they are the more updated, better version in here. I could be wrong. I haven't thrown anything away. I don't know about you, but I have a box of old boxes that I don't use for games anymore, in case I have a change of heart and I want to start using them again. Okay, so we'll obviously need this. And we will need this. And then we have, so our original 4 islands, and now we have these 2 new islands. What's interesting is these are the first islands that have certain other pairings that they can't do. Like you can't use D if you use F, you can't use B if you use E. So let's see which one. I mean, let's just go like all new here. E, okay. Get out of here, rest of the islands. All right, so I have finally, in order to do this, done away with the, I originally, a while ago, did away with the black, card holding box control thing that comes with the insert. There it is. I was keeping the invader stuff still in that one and the Dahan. I kind of needed to make some changes for this. So here is, this is all new. This may be completely changed after today, but so we have all of our new element tokens up at the top, 2 different piles of the beast and disease. I guess we will need those to start the game, and then the strife and the green ones. Then our fear tokens, I guess we'll get 4 of those out. Then these, which are needed for certain events, or not events, the other things, challenges. No, I can't remember. And then some energy, which we will need some of that. This might be a little over ambitious for how much energy I think I'm going to be making. Never played with this spirit, so I guess we'll see. Ravage. That is important. It's slightly different with the Russians. Okay, so yeah, let's keep... I guess we'll use the actual board since we're going to use that for other things. Now keep this on hand. How about off screen? We might need some Badlands. We'll put those by the fear. Okay. Next. So what am I going to put these invaders on, you might ask? So these are not fancy. They're definitely not as cool looking as other trays, but if anyone's looking for cheap kind of bits organization, so these are at like Target or any department store. Look in the kids like food area. I think these were $1 each. These I think were 50 cents. Just simple bowls. You can color code them. I just got all blue, so it's kind of standardized. But so yeah, let's turn these baggies into actual usable things. Okay, so we don't need these. I feel like if we need any more of that, I'm in trouble. So the Jagged Earth did come with more invader like stuff, but I just left that out because I feel like, I mean, I'm more often than not play this game solo, maybe with one or two other friends in the before or the after times of COVID, but I don't personally ever plan on playing this 5 or 6 player, so I just don't know when. It comes with more of all of this, and I pretty much put all of the tokens, like those all fit in here just entirely, so I have more than enough of all of those things. The other ones I kept around, as well as the other rule books, like on my shelf. If I know for a fact I'm going into a group that's like, let's play 6-player Spirit Island. First of all, I'll probably convince them maybe not to, but Okay. So what else do I have in here? Well, let's move this out of the way a little bit. So we have the old islands, new islands. Here are my new reference cards, which I guess I'll keep around in case I forget something. The other ones I'll put back in here. Old fear, new fear. Old events, new events. Old major powers, new major powers. So I did kind of want to see, this is my first time playing this, obviously. And I was interested to see how this would work without, springing for the broken token organizer. Old minor powers, new minor powers. This new minor powers is almost as thick as the old major powers. There's so many. But as you can tell, I don't have sleeved cards. Here are reminders, which I'll keep around in case something needs to be reminded. I'm not doing a scenario, so I'll just leave those up there. And last but not least, all the starting cards, the newbie progression for powers for the low complexity heroes or spirits, and then the aspect cards for those same heroes, spirits, which then add a little bit. Some of them make it more complex, some of them less, some of them the same, but they all give them something more than a little bit more gameplay options than the low complexity spirits start out with. This is honestly the part that I would love a box solution the most. I know in Tesla versus Edison, which is another game I'm really looking forward to getting to the table. That was actually supposed to be hitting the table this Thanksgiving weekend, but then I got Jagged Earth in the mail, and so now Jagged Earth is here. So to have all the starting cards just like super easily separated to start up the game would be really nice. Having these in bags isn't that big of a deal. I don't mind that so much. Like I said, I don't have my cards sleeved, so this is doable. For those of you who have it sleeved, like what I'm doing is not doable because it is pretty low clearance on both of the boxes at this point. And like I said, I am missing 4 spirits. So that's 4 spirit boards as well as, 4 little decks of the starting cards. Yeah, Many Minds Move as 1 has 5 starting cards, so that's neat. But yeah, Tesla versus Edison, having that broken token insert really makes that game a lot more fun because you can get it up and running a lot faster. But I'm really a big fan of this small branch and claw box. So I'm excited, and realistically, like when you're playing with people, it's going to be cool to just be able to toss that to them and say like, all right, here's the box of heroes and the starting things, or rather your player pieces, and also the adversary and scenario cards to see what they'd like to do. The rest of the big box is just all like the guts of the game. Like, so I can start setting all of this stuff up while they are. It's nice that they will be 2 separate things, and pretty much that smaller branch and claw box, that's all it is. It's just player stuff. So with that, let's mix these all in. So there are a couple of tips in the rulebook, things that they want you to remove from. There was 1 power they said is kind of swingy. There's 1 event there's 1 power that needs to get replaced, and there's 1 event that's kind of swingy. Besides that, I am just of the mindset that more of this game is better. Like having just this towering stack when these are combined is just going to be awesome. I'm also of the mindset, I know this is not everybody, and the rulebook actually makes note of this. There are many people for whom the events and these random things that happen, there are many people for whom that is not Spirit Island. Spirit Island is something that you can essentially math out, so 3 turns ahead that you should be able to seal the deal. The only bit of randomness is what card is flipped over here, which obviously you can't see. Everything else is deterministic. So these events, for those who haven't played with Branch or Claw or Jagged Earth, which that's me, as you'll see, the events have some things that take place right here. Sometimes they have to do with whether the island is healthy or blighted. Sometimes they have to deal with what fear level you're at. Sometimes it's what stage you're at in the invader deck. And other times it's just a rule all to itself. And then usually down below there is either something where the diseases or the beasts move around, and then some sort of Dahan effect. Now, to me, the reason I like this, it's sort of, I suppose fear is also an element of the game that even before Branch and Claw was a little bit of random chance, because you just don't know what the effect of the fear is going to be. It might have just done the same thing you spent your whole turn doing, and if you would have known that, obviously you would have done things differently. But I really like that the events have that effect, because it just makes the island feel a little bit more alive to me. But again, I can understand there are some people for whom the fun in this game is like min-maxing the absolute, like no questions asked, best play at any given time. That's not necessarily me. Okay, so something cool. So first of all, if you have not done Branch and Claw, and you're just playing the base game, one of the biggest, I mean, obviously events completely changes the game, and these tokens completely changes the game. But honestly, one of the biggest other changes of the game is that it adds so many of these healthy and blighted island effects. The original game just comes with the 2. So having this big old stack, which now they're adding this, you know, almost the same amount to. And what I'm excited about is the game does have these still healthy island. So healthy, it's still healthy. So you put more blight here, there's some sort of effect, and then if this has to flip again, you remove it and you go to the next one, and you just immediately flip that one to blighted. So you actually need to stack up. It says just put them all in a stack, but realistically, the most you could ever have is needing 3 blighted island cards, because you could have a situation where you're in a healthy island, still healthy. Okay, that got, so you immediately flip that, still healthy. Okay, that's gone, and now you're at blighted island, because there are only 2 of these still healthy cards. So I'm going to have a little stack of 3 blights over here, which is kind of interesting. I bet more often than not, you're not going to need any more than 1, but you know, that's part of the chance of it. So anyways, again, to me, there's no reason I'm ever going to have to pull these back out into, you know, removing expansions. So let's go ahead and put these all together. So blighted, fear, events, major powers, and minor powers. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And with the major powers, the possibilities are endless. Okay, now let's reorganize those into used, most used, and not. Okay, let's go ahead and... Okay, I'm going to be playing Russia, so 3, 3, 4. So it should be more specific. We're going to be doing level 1 Russia. So I'll explain how I came to that. Just a second. Here are my things, just in case I need a reminder. Island, cards. Okay, so a couple of notes here. If you need a reminder on setup, that is not in the new rulebook. So there is a reason to keep the old original rulebook around. It's all essentially the new stuff, and some glossary and appendix sort of things. So if you need that to still be in your game, there is a reason to keep it around. So let's go ahead and check it out. Many minds move as one. So because the game is super thematic, I'm going to go ahead and take a cue from Quackalope and say flavor text is there to be read. So many minds move as one. A spirit flocks, swarms, schools, and packs, where the whole moves together in concert to accomplish what the individuals in it could not do alone. Unlike weaves a web of souls, its nature leans towards smaller and simpler creatures, and it regards other sort of animals, including humans, as bizarrely alien in their individuality. While it will communicate with the Dahan, it has shown no ability or inclination to integrate them into itself. While it is willing to sacrifice individuals to protect the whole, it is not a spirit of sacrifice per se. That is a tactic it employs, not the essence of its nature. This is absolutely one of the, when I, again, watched Spirit Island, Branching Claw, and Jagged Earth come and go, thinking that, I mean, originally, I'm not going to lie, I sort of bounced off the artwork, and I've come to really appreciate and like the artwork for what it is, but I just did not really understand how much I would really enjoy this game. It was the Cardboard Herald that helped me kind of really come to appreciate this game, and over the summer I had to go to a school with the Army National Guard, and I was alone. It was socially distanced, so we were in a hotel room doing this school for 10 days, and I played in the evenings at least 1 or 2 games every single night. That was when the game was new to me, so it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. I'm still enjoying it to this day. This image of the birds and bugs and things just kind of flying together like this, I remember, I just realized there's a face. Look at that. Eye, nose, mouth. Brilliant. I remember thinking that looked really cool. And so this, I think it's a moderate complexity thing. It shouldn't be totally brain burning. But I remember thinking, this is the one I want to start with. And then, so let's just read through some of the things. So setup, put 1 of our discs and a beast token in a land with a beast token. Note that you have 5 unique power cards. Has playstyle, requires heavy spatial thought for beast tokens due to its improved push gather and large numbers of beasts. Has no offense to start with, but excellent stalling defense combined with fear generation. Outright fear victories may be plausible in smaller games. Both fear cards and beast events are unpredictable, however, so swings of fortune are apt to be more relevant than usual. So that, boom, I love this about the game. Sometimes the event or the fear deck kind of carries you over the finish line. Sometimes it breaks your back when you're really hoping it wouldn't. Okay, so I also love just like the adorable scope of the 1 spirit, 1 island. I know that there are people out there who are knocking out 2, 3, and 4 spirit games. I suppose someone's probably doing 5 and 6 spirit games. No, thank you. I might try a 2 spirit game right here. It'll be the first time if I do. But I love just pitting 1 spirit against the board. And it's really incredible, as different as the spirits are. And I love the game for what it is, because it tells you exactly who is going to have an easier or harder time with a certain scenario or adversary. But on the whole, all the spirits do so well on this single, you obviously have to make completely different strategic decisions, but they really can all work. Coming from my other major single player love affair, Root, the reach values are there for a reason, and it's because certain factions just behave differently. They do not have, the reach to be able to affect the board in certain ways. And while all the spirits are so different in this game, there are some that are going to be more challenging, and might be a lot more luck dependent, but they all have their pathway to victory and also their downfall. So again, I just love it. So fly fast as thought. When you gather or push beasts, they may come from or go to lands up to 2 distant rather than adjacent only. So if I could push 2 beasts, these guys could go to here, 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 or here, or here, because they just spread out, as opposed to just these 3. So that's pretty cool. Also, your sacred sites, or as I call them, spilled soup, may also count as beasts. Note, you may never have more than 1 sacred site, no matter how many tokens you have, how many influence you have in a land. If something changes a beast that is your sacred site, it affects 2 of your, what are those called again? Terminology. Presence. There it is. Not influence. So again, if I had something that pushed beasts, and I was choosing to use this as a beast, I don't know why it necessarily says that. I don't know why it doesn't say anything that changes a beast that is your sacred site affects your sacred site, but it doesn't. It says it affects 2 of your presence there. E.g., push 1 beast will push 2 of your presence together. Maybe there's an edge case I'm not understanding. Hit it up in the comments. Also, like and subscribe. I never say that on this channel ever. So if you would like to have at it. Okay, but I don't start with that there. Okay, and then a couple other things. So I have reclaim and gain a card. That's my reset action. Add a presence, 1 range and 0 range, and then add 1 presence and a beast at 3 range, gain 1 energy, and gather up to 1 beast into a land 2 range, 2 spaces away. So mostly normalish stuff there. Our presence track looks normal, or our energy track. Have air and scratches, as my 3-year-old daughter calls them. Air and animal. And down here, also mostly normal, except for we have something new that comes in this expansion, which is pay 2 energy to gain a power card. So, so if I'm unlocking these, so as I'm using these, I have now revealed this. So I'm getting 2 energy a turn, and at that point I can choose to pay 2 to get a power card, as opposed to only being able to get it up here, which is cool. And then obviously once you unlock that, now you're getting 3 instead of 2, but you still have that as a option each turn. Down below, they're both at bird speed. So this one is for gathering beasts, which can eventually become pushing beasts. This one checks the number of beasts in a target land. So this requires 1 air, 2 scratches, and 2 beasts in this land, which would be 2 fear and defend 2. So when it goes up to 3 beasts and these other things, 3 fear and 4 defend. 4 beasts is 4 fear and 7 defend, and 5 beasts is 6 fear and 10 defend. 6 fear is insane. That's 1.5 fear cards in a 1-player game. So that would be pretty cool. We also have these isolate tokens, which things in this expansion will allow you to isolate certain lands. You can choose whether or not they are adjacent. So for instance, if say I isolated this land here, and then let's say I drew the wetlands, I would not be able to put, for explore, I would not be able to put down any guys here because this is no longer considered adjacent to these. Now, if I can do that, and also at that same time, I can say it's adjacent for my stuff, but I can prevent them from exploring into those lands. So it pretty kind of specific edge case kind of, but could be pretty powerful. Oh, and down here, I'm going to carefully move this. What's really cool is the rule book gives you this iconography. So just the mountains is base game rules only, does not use anything else. A smoking volcano uses base game and stuff from Jagged Earth, but not Branch and Claw. And a mountain with the Branch and Claw, like Triskelion, they said that is going to be rely on concepts from Branch and Claw and also possibly this expansion. So when you are choosing your spirits, all that sort of stuff, if you look down here and you see that symbol and you say, whoa, I don't want to have to deal with that, you can make that choice, which I think is pretty cool. Just at a glance, you don't need to read through the rules to determine it, it just tells you. Okay, and so I'm going to try something new here. Taking some pictures and putting things in. So let's look at these cards. Pursue with scratches, pecks, and stings. So these are all pretty cheap. 0s for all the bird cards and 1 for the turtle card. Pursue is a fear, has to be a beast land. A fear for each beast past the first push, explorer, or a town. Dreadful Tide of Scurrying Flesh has to be a land with 2 beasts. Remove up to half, rounding down, of the beasts in a land. For each beast removed, 2 fear, and skip 1 invader action. Guide the Way on Feathered Wings. Any land, move 1 beast up to 2 lands. As it moves up to 2, Dahan may move with it. for part or all of the way. Okay. Look, there's geese. Let's follow them. Boon of Swarming Bedevilment. Goes to another spirit, which in this case is me. For the rest of the turn, each of the target's spirit, what did I say? Presence. Each of the target spirit's presence grants defend 1 in its land. Target spirit may push up to 1 of their presence. And then ever multiplying swarm, add 2 fear. Any range, or any land, but 0 range. Okay, so real quick, one terminology. Dreadful Tide says skip 1 invader action. So an invader action is an explore, build, or ravage in 1 land. So, okay, cool. So that's my starting hand. First of all, growth. Reclaim cards, just kidding. I think I'm going to do the middle one. Add a presence at 0 and at 1 range. Okay, I think I'm going to do these 2. 1 there. And 1 here. Which is dangerous, I know. I want to kind of... Oh, right, the reason why I chose Russia. So I'm doing level 1 Russia. Oh, hold on. Good thing I remembered this. So before I played this, for a setup, on each board add 1 beast and 1 explorer to highest numbered land without a town or city. 8. During play, explorers do +1 damage. When Ravage adds blight to a land, including Cascades, destroy a beast in that land. Which is important because hunters swarm the island. This is why I thought this would be a cool matchup. Put beast tokens destroyed by adversary rules on this panel. If there are ever more beasts on this panel than on the island, invaders win. So that's probably not going to happen. Let's be real. Like, I'm going to be making lots of beasts. But I just like the fact that I am operating so heavily on these beasts, and apparently Russia is just like sending a bunch of hunters out with them, which I think is pretty sweet. Escalation, when we get to that in here, stalk the predators. On each board, add 2 explorers total among lands with beasts. If you can't, add 2 explorers among lands with beasts on a different board. So I'm just doing level 1, which is, I guess, a difficulty level of 3. So I do have another beast there. So yeah, we'll be... Oh, right. So then I get my energy. We'll be playing this later on to add some beasts. Let's just make a fear. This guy gets paid for. So I'll say here, and I just make a fear. That's all. I don't have a land that has at least 2 beasts, so I can't use this beyond the first thing. So it's free, so I'm just making a fear for free. And then slow power, we'll get to that later. But 2 red and a purple and 2 beasts. It's right here. 2 fear and defend 2. I'll take 2 fear for sure. Absolutely, I will. So I don't need to worry about. Oops, Blighted Island starts there. So event. Relentless Optimism. For the rest of this turn, don't generate fear for destroying cities or towns. Bop. Not going to do that this turn. On each board in the land with the most combined invaders plus Dahan. Oh, okay. Add a disease. 2 damage to Dahan. Okay, so these 2 are our thing. So I'm going to add a disease here since I can choose, because that's going to stop the build from over here since I don't have any way of affecting that yet. Sick. And it does 2 damage, so I'll do 1 and 1. Each spirit with at least 2 Dahan among all its lands gains 1 energy. Nuts. I have none. Okay. Don't have fear just yet. Don't have ravage. We do have build, so this goes away. They will build, unfortunately, and explore in wetlands. Okay, slow power. Gonna add 2. I might need to get more beast tokens. 2 beasts here, and that is it. Time passes. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. 1 and 1. Do I need purple? Oh, purple would be nice. Yes. 1 and maybe we can lock down this area. Shoot. Okay, actually, not bad. No, that's not the one I want. This one. Okay. So, well, first of all, let's do this. I'm going to remove half of our beasts, rounding down. So that guy goes away. For each thing removed, 2 fear. So 1, 2. You got that guy coming up. And skip 1 invader action. So I know that this is not what this is, but I'm just going to put this here because I'm going to skip the ravage action here. Okay, so that was that one. Move 1 beast up to 2 lands as it moves. No, I'm not. I'm just doing this one for these elemental effects. Okay, so I can. Well, yeah, I guess I'll gather 1 this here. I'm doing that, and then I don't quite have that, but I do still have this. So purple, 2 red, and this. So 2 fear and defend 2. Don't really need to defend. That's fine. So event. Let's see who we got. The Frontier Calls. Explore actions add +1 explorer to lands without towns or cities. Okay. On each board, add a beast to a land without city, town, or blight. Cool. Yeah. They don't have a city there yet, or town rather. On each board, gather 1 or 2 Dahan into a land without Dahan setup symbols. Okay, so looking ahead to next turn, just pull that guy in there. So I would love to fight back. I'll obviously need to also protect that. Fear. Explore does not affect coastal lands. Okay, I will take that. So Ravage, they try and they die. Does not. I'm skipping Ravage for that one. Building, they do that. Explore Sands. They don't explore that one, but they do explore here. Oh wait, what was that thing? +1 to lands without. Okay. Oh shoot! You know what? Oh no! I forgot the Ravage thing. Explorers are dangerous. Okay, minor powers. All Jagged Earth ones, huh? Not really interested in renewing Boon. Isolate target land. Man, Favor of Sun, Starlit Dark to defend 4 for 1. That is handy for sure, especially because of the stupid invaders. I think I might have to do that one. Doesn't give me any symbols that are helpful. Oh well. Oh right, because I'm doing the reset growth action. So I get another thing, which is good because I need it. So I will be playing that. Okay, the flesh one. So I can skip. Oh man, he's gonna kill. Oh no, 4. It's 4. So that'll stop both of them. Okay, perfect. So I won't be able to. I need to get up to 3 cards. Won't be able to do any of my. I can do this. Gather up to 1 beast. I don't necessarily think that's helpful, so I won't. Because I need to do this. Remove half. So 1 for each 2 fear. It does make a lot of fear. And then the same thing. They are not going to ravage there. And then defend for here. Push up to, oh yeah. Push up to 1 blight. Do I need to? Push up to 1 blight. No? No. There's a chance that, yeah, anywhere I send it, I mean, this is, yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so, event. Sprawl, whoops. My first time playing Spirit Island, that blight came from there, not over there. On each board, add a green thing to a land without invaders. Build in the land with the most towns or cities. Minimum 1. Where do I not want them to explore? How about keep that clean? And we'll build here, so we'll just lose that. Cool. Explorer's Blunder. On each board, destroy two explorers among lands with beasts. Oh man, okay, cool. So we'll just deal with that. Just, yeah, no building in sands. Awesome. During Ravage, Dahan deal damage at the same time as invaders. Okay. Well, that was not super helpful. I do have a fear though. Invaders do not explore into lands with at least 2 Dahan. So Ravage, defend 4, stops it. 2 damage coming back at it, so take out of town. Another fear. Nice. Ravage does not happen here, so nothing happens at all. Build. Nope. Had nothing here, nothing there. So explore. Jungle. And on each board, add 2 explorers total among lands with beasts. Okay. Well, what is that? Let's put it right here. I can use that 1 card. Yeah, I can use it for defending. So then, oh, but they're 4. Am I ever going to remember that? Answer, no. Or should I clump them up? I suppose I could. Yeah, maybe I don't have to worry about having to defend that land. So it's just a free ravage. Okay, so these are gone. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I think doing the 1-1. Nice getting this animal thing, but I don't think I need it just yet because I'm going to bump it up to 3 cards. So let's do that and spread out. No, let's spread out this way. Okay. And so I get 2 energy. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So 1 gets spent for that. You know what? Let's do it. Spend 2 and gain a power card. Blood Draws Predator seems pretty awesome. Okay. So, ooh, you know what? Do this. No, it has to be 2. Okay, never mind. Okay, so all I'm doing is getting a fear here. Wait, hold on. I have a blue, so I can't do that. Okay, so the other one. Okay, so I have 2 here. Oh, hold on. If I can. No, I should do that. So forget about that guy. I'm gonna gather this into here because now I have 1, 2, 3. So that's 3, 3, and I have 2 purples. So that's 3 fear. So 1, 2, 3. And defend 4. So that was that. Oh, okay. And now I can go bink, bonk, and be over there to maybe squeeze that guy over. Okay, event. Overconfident. Oh, nope. Fear level 2. For every 2 fear cards currently in the earned fear, I'll have 1 invaders do +1 damage. Nice. Beasts multiply. On each board, add 1 beast to a land adjacent to beasts, then destroy a Dahan in a land with a beast. Okay. It's a bummer. Okay. An invader's ravage if the land has both Dahan and... that would have been cool, but we don't need that. And we have 1 fear. Level 2, each player may gather 1 explorer into a land with city or town, or gather 1 town into a land with a city. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, ravage, no. Build, yes, but no. Explore coastal lands. Okay, so not that one. Could be worse. No, slow powers. Could add 2 beasts. And I think it's gonna have to be here. I'm gonna do something cool over there. Okay. I think it's time to get another. I'm just doing all these minor powers because I'm not making a ton of energy. Okay. Gifts of Twin Days, I don't think so. Hazard Spread, maybe? Bird's Cry Warning could be kind of cool. Yeah, let's keep that. Okay, 2 energy. Get my cards back. So, there's going to be a ravage in the jungles. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on over here. So, oh, I can actually get that fear thing now. So maybe that one, or let's see. I'm doing 11 over here. Yikes. Okay, well, I can definitely do that. Can't do this if I want the 3 shoot. Well, do I need that? Defend 2. Yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah, that would do it. Okay. Those are my cards. I think. Okay. 1. Okay, so 1 fear, first of all, for free. 2 fear. And it's going to be here, obviously. So that's 2 defend. This one is going to be the other 2 defend. Also in this land, 1 more fear. For each beast past the first, I have 4 there, so I have 3. Can push a 1, 2, 3 town or explorer. Get out of there. Or no, let's push them down here because I actually have an infrastructure there. And then defend 4, push up to one of those. Do I need that? Yeah, I guess. Because coastal lands are going to be a thing. Okay. So, event. During Ravage, on each board, skip one Ravage action in a land where Dahan outnumber. Okay, that doesn't happen. In each land with with beast, deal 1 damage per beast. Okay, so 3 means a city. That's 2 fear. So this is the swinginess they're talking about. In each land? Holy cow. My goodness. Okay. For each board, 1 fear, if any, Dahan are in lands with towns or cities. Yep. Temporary truce. No, temporary caution, sorry. Okay, so we have 2 fear cards here. Each player removes an explorer or town from a coastal land. Each player adds a fist in a land with presence. Each spirit gains 1 energy per spilled soup they have in lands with invaders. Okay. I feel like this is going to be important. Oh, nope, I don't have presence there. Keep it there for the future. 1 energy for each, so 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's huge for me. I'm not getting much energy at all. Goodness gracious. Okay, so this doesn't happen. Well, this doesn't. He tries. Oh, nope, it's defended. Right. And then building. That's it. That was awesome. Okay, mountain, exploring. And then what is the thing again? 2 explorers, lands with beast tokens. How about here? Man, okay. So I just need 1 more fear and to take out that city. I should be able to do that, right? Okay, so it's really kind of hard. I don't have... Okay, well, this is the big Ravage. So here's the thing. So presence. What's more important? I think getting the animal. Or no, probably getting the 4th card. Yeah. Okay. So this is huge. Next time invaders are destroyed in target land, add a beast and 1 damage per. Okay. I'm moving. That's actually not super helpful. Well, no, because I can push that. Okay. So, first of all, I can't quite get that. I can't get this. But I need to get him over there. 4 beasts in here. Do have this. So gather up to 1. Oh, nope, gather up to... I have 4. Perfect. Oh, awesome. Because I can gather up to 2 spaces away. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now push. Okay. Hold on. Let's keep this one here. This one gets pulled in. So that's the 4th one. So push up to 3. So I'm going to push that and that. So I have 5 beasts and a spilled soup there. So that is enough for this one because I don't have the... No, what was it? I don't have the 5th red. Okay, that's fine. So I have defense 7 there. I also have 4 fear. So chikunk. Just gonna take out that city. Okay. Next time invaders are destroyed and target land, add a beast and deal 3 damage. I guess I will move this guy and run out, and he gets that thing. Oh, no, that's right. We were going to push... Shoot. What was my... Okay, hold on. So let's pretend like I kept one back here. Because first I'm going to push up to 3. And then this one, move a thing up to 2 lands. And Dahan can come with them. I don't want to do this. I suppose, yeah, I'll target, I'm just using it for the powers. Okay, so, while we're on stage 2, smaller ports. On each board with exactly 1 coastal city, add a town to a coastal land without a city. Okay. Stricken. In lands with disease or fists, invaders skip ravage action. Okay. On each board, choose a land with a town and a Dahan. Push 1 town per 2 Dahan. How much defend do I have there? Yeah, sure. Let's get you out of there. Cool. And my fear card, level 3. Each player may gather 2 explorers or towns into a coastal land. Defend 4 in all coastal lands. Okay, no thank you. So, ravage. So defend 7. So that's exactly 7. And when I deal damage back to this guy, just to be fancy, I'm going to blood draw predator. I'm going to add the last beast here. I now have 6 there. Max of 3 damage, but the 3 damage is going to go to the city. And boom! So cool. Man, this is a really, really fun spirit. I like that a lot. Yeah, so that is my first time Spirit Island on Game Garage. I felt pretty in control of that game, not gonna lie. I don't think I made any mistakes either. I also didn't get any major powers, so look at that. All right, well, that's it. So I'm gonna clean all this stuff up. Let's pack it back in the boxes, see if I remember where everything goes. All right, well, that was super fun. To be honest, I haven't played Spirit Island in a couple of weeks, so I'm super excited to get these 10 spirits to the table. I've played with all of them so far, so I have 9 new ones still to play with. And yeah, stick around. There will be more Spirit Island with Jagged Earth content coming out soon. So we will see you back here soon at the garage.